Meow. So, that was a weird intro to the video. What is it like being genderqueer here in the burbs? Fascinated watching Nicole's video. Nick's experience of Denton is entirely different from mine. I lived in Denton, early 70s. I was born in Denton in 1970, so I am officially an old fart. And I got out of there several years later and went back in early 2007 for a programming conference. Actually, this one, PyCon. And Denton has changed a lot, let me tell you. When I was there, it was a shithole. I mean, an utter shithole. And I didn't recognize it when I went back. It had gotten kind of impressive. So I'm glad I saw it in 2007 and how it had changed before seeing Nick's video about this fascinating place that it has become, because it was not progressive or anything like that when I was a kid. It was just a slummy, scuzzy, kind of nasty place to be. And admittedly, I was a little kid. Maybe I only saw the slummy, scuzzy, nasty parts, but I see them. I did. Now I am in the suburbs, the kind of place that I have traditionally just called Smurf Village, where all the houses look kind of same-ish, and all the yards look kind of same-ish, and everything's kind of same-ish. And there's a lot of same all over the place in the burbs. And then there's me. Not very same. But in this neighborhood, we've got black and white. We've got older and younger. We've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I haven't seen a lot of like classically queer-looking people running around or anything like that. And so here in this area, like when I first started breaking away from my, what was I thinking? When I first started breaking away from my traditional kind of office look that I had been sporting for years, to say I'm getting too old to not give myself a little freedom of expression. And I started growing my hair long and started presenting in a more androgynous and sometimes very feminine manner. My neighbors just thought, oh, he's going for kind of a summer thing. And that was actually what one of my neighbors said. And I was like, well, no, it's actually this. And I just sort of gave the super brief, 30-second rundown of it all. And so it's kind of weird because around here it's not that big a deal for me to be different. I can look kind of trans, I can look kind of genderqueer, I can look however I want to look. But people aren't going to necessarily know what to make of it. And so, well, here's an example from the other night. I was out getting pizza, and I was just too unmotivated to cook. So I went over to Domino's Pizza and picked up a carryout. And I wasn't presenting in any particular manner, because if I was too unmotivated to cook, I was damn sure too unmotivated to present in any particular manner. So I threw on this nice, decent little V-neck sweater, no wife beater, no bra, no gender markers or anything like that, and hair pulled back in a ponytail because it needed washing, and I didn't feel like running a comb through it. So really just, well, you know how it is, kind of a laundry day look, where you just don't give a shit, you're just getting it done. Went to the counter at the Domino's to pick it up, and I'm 6'4", so as I approached the counter, the woman behind the counter greeted me as sir, but she wasn't really like looking up too closely, wasn't paying too much attention, was just trying to get the job done. But my voice was more androgynous, and it was in fact more femme than it is right now, because I had been doing my voice training. Really ought to do a video on that sometime, to talk about what I do when I'm training my voice to be less masculine. But so she heard my voice, and she looked up and started tripping all over herself to correct herself and apologize for having sirred me, because now all of a sudden she gendered me as female, even though I wasn't presenting as anything in particular. I was just picking up pizza. So the lack of neutrality was kind of, I don't know, it presents sort of awkward situations like that, because people really don't perceive anything other than the binary. I didn't, react badly when she called me sir, even though I prefer something more neutral, or a ma'am over a masculine form of address. But she just, concluded sir bad, and was really mortified that she had gendered me male, when she now concluded that I must in fact be female. And I didn't really guide her in any given direction from there. I just signed the receipt, picked up the pizza, and left, and I was just kind of smiling, being cordial, without really encouraging her in any particular direction, because I really wasn't trying to get her to gender me in a particular way. I kind of just wanted her to not feel bad because she had taken a guess, and I really didn't want to get into a discussion about it. So I would say, more than anything else, I run into the gender binary. I do run into discrimination here and there. I do run into this and that, but I run smack into the binary more than anything else. So that's my take on the burbs. Not quite sure why it took me 9 minutes to say that, but that's pretty much where I'm at. So have a good one. We will see you soon, and I'm going to try to figure out why this kitten requires so much attention right now. And peace.